house with his couch last night. Good morning. It's the start of day 3 hiking in this May Appalachian Trail section hike in Tennessee. Last night we stayed at Greasy Creek Gap, close to a water source. Good tenting. It wasn't actually listed as a tenting spot, it was more of a water spot, but fire ring and everything, so very much inhabited area. Good night's sleep. Hold on. Sorry about that minor trail incident. Concerned about bear, so we're very careful about not leaving food, fallen food anywhere, getting everything in the canister overnight. And all was well until, I don't know what time, midnight or so, the loudest screech you could ever hear. It sounded like it was right overhead. It was some kind of an owl call. I think a barred owl, because there were calls after that further off that were definitely the classic barred owl reply. So, but that was exciting. I wished it had lasted a little bit longer. By the time I grabbed my phone to record the sound, it was done. We have about a 12.5 mile hike today. Should be a lot like yesterday. Forest walk, one big climb near the end of the day. We also have a reroute, so when I get there maybe I'll talk more about that. So we are now on the Helene detour through Tennessee, this part of Tennessee. And the complaints on Far Out are just really about the elevation and how it's managed. It's not switchbacks, it's staircases. I mean, steps that were put in. I mean, a lot of great trail work to put those steps in. But it's torture. You're going straight up and straight down. So very hard, backpacking, hard on the knees. And again, much like our experience in the Reroute in South Virginia around Damascus area, you know, the Reroute is just not as pretty, I imagine, as the actual trail. But you got to do what you got to do.
This is the first run-in with the Reroute going south. I'm already partway up this endless staircase. The downslope on the far side is longer and the source of strong complaints by Nobo hikers on Far Out.
It's a manicured forest road walk at this point, but it's still beautiful. You can hear rushing water, and the trees here are just beautiful, nice and green. It's quiet. It's a reroute. It's a road walk. but I'm enjoying it. A lot of elevation still ahead of us today. Feeling that bit we did back there, so haven't even begun to climb.
My positive energy continued for miles. But by the time we reconnected with the AT, the climb and the heat was taking its toll. I was experiencing dizziness.
Yeah, I'm tired. Oh.
I had had this experience once before when I first started taking blood pressure medication. While this incident wasn't quite as bad, I had a sense that my blood pressure could potentially get dangerously low. I was so close to the top, but I took a long, delirious break. And when I got to the top, yes, I was feeling the dizziness, and I looked for a tree where I could rest my back and get those electrolytes out and rehydrate. A couple of my buddies waited with me, and when I was ready to go, they stayed with me and made sure I made it down that mountain in one piece. We caught our shuttle at Beauty Spot Gap, where we pick up tomorrow with the promise of more views. We were back at Uncle Johnny's. Time to relax, shower, and maybe go into town for some dinner. Thanks for watching, and happy hiking.